Hi, my name's Jake and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel I unbox cheap technology and gadgets from places like Gearbest, Aliexpress and even from Amazon. I usually try and upload 2 videos a week, so please be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my latest videos. In this video I'm going to unbox and review the V5S Bluetooth Smart Wristband, which I bought from Gearbest for about $12. And this is a sort of health tracking bracelet similar to a Fitbit, but obviously at a fraction of the price. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and remember to subscribe. At 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away 2 Apple Watch clones. So on the front of the box it says we've got a step counter, calorie counter, sleep monitor, music and photo. I don't know how that's going to work on this. Call and message. So it'll be interesting to see actually how these actually work on this smart bracelet. And on the back of the packaging we've just got some specifications, and it does say it supports Android 4.3 and iOS 7, so at least we're going to be able to use this on an iPhone. So let's open the box and see what you get inside. So we've got the little smart bracelet, which seems to look quite cool, but we'll take a closer look at that in a minute. A USB, micro USB to USB charging cable, and a manual. Charging your device, using your smart bracelet, smartphone assistant functions, and these are the things like the remote shutter, MP3 playback, and message notifications and stuff. How to pair your watch with your phone, and then some frequently asked questions. Let's take a closer look at the smart bracelet. So it's got this rubber strap with a chrome coloured buckly thing that I guess fastens like this. And my experience with these watches leads me to believe that probably this just, there we go, yeah. In fact, that's quite thin, that plastic, that rubber, so you have to be a bit careful with that, I think. This is basically the technical gubbins of the smart bracelet. I'm going to remove this plastic screen protector because I think it makes it more difficult to see the screen. So the actual technical bit is very light and very plain. We've got this very small LCD strip here, and one button here, and obviously there's the charging port here, which I guess you can just about see. Okay, let's put this back in the watch and then take a look at some of the features. And this is what it looks like on a wrist. It's quite comfortable. It was quite easy to fasten using this funny mechanism. It does occur to me now that it's on the wrist that actually the time is the wrong way round, isn't it? I mean, you can read it on the side like that, I guess, but it's not really easy. It should be the other way round. So that's a little bit strange. Okay, so when you turn the watch on, this is the sort of main screen, and you can see that it's got the date, the time, and a battery indicator there. Now if you press the top button twice, you also get this running person and a number. This is the pedometer, telling you how many steps you've walked. And then on the next screen we get this little fire symbol, which means the number of calories burnt, which is 0 in this case. If you press it again, you get, in fact I'm not sure what that is, I'm going to have to look at that in the manual. Okay, so somewhat interestingly, the symbols in the manual don't match the symbols on the watch. I think this is actually the distance travelled in meters. So I've installed the Oricom app on my iPhone, which was a free app available in the App Store, and I've gone to the settings and Bluetooth devices, and now I'm going to connect by Bluetooth to the smartwatch. Okay, so the Oricom app didn't work. It came up with an error, something to do with the MAC address. So I looked at other apps in the App Store by the same app developer and found this app called Obangle. I've installed that and that seems to work just fine. So let's have a look at that instead. So this screen is obviously a daily summary of your steps and distance walked and all that. But you can go to record and you get these graphs which allow you to look at each day or a monthly summary or a yearly summary of your activity. So let's sync the data from this smart bracelet onto this, and we do that by pressing this button up here. Another thing I just want to say quickly actually is that originally when I got this I thought that the battery was pretty crap, but actually as I've charged it a few times the battery life seems to have got better on this. So the bottom half of this panel here is how much sleep you're getting. So it says that I had a lot of deep sleep on the 2nd and 3rd of July there. Now the top half of this screen here are the number of steps and the calories that you've burnt, and they are these very, very small green dots here. Somehow I think maybe my goal is too high. I'll try and change it in a minute. So I've changed the daily goal. You can just about see these little step bars here now. The daily goal is a little bit strange up here because obviously you're not going to walk 1,200 steps in an hour. Well, you might do, but I mean, that's your daily goal. That's the cumulative number of steps you've done over the course of a day, so that's a little bit strange, but it does show you how many steps you've done. And then on the monthly panel here, you can see that obviously I'm nowhere near the goal of 2,000 steps a day on average, because I've only worn this for a couple of days in 1 month, but you can see that this would be quite a useful way of tracking how many steps you've done, and if you're happy to wear this while you sleep, how much good quality sleep you're getting. There are also a couple of other features on this smart bracelet that work via Bluetooth, and you activate those by holding the button at the top for a few seconds, and then you get this menu come up. And the first one obviously is a music symbol, so if I hold the button again for a few more seconds, I can then actually play music from my iPhone. There's also a special camera mode in the Obangle app, so you can use your smart bracelet as a remote camera trigger. So if I go into the menu again and go to the camera option and then do a single click at the top, then it takes a photo on the app. There's also a mode for locating your smartphone, so if I go into that and then do a single click at the top, it makes the alarm go off on your phone so that you can find it. You can also locate the smart bracelet from the Obangle app by pressing this button here. Now the manual says that there should be a messaging and phone call option on this menu, but there isn't one. And actually when I read the manual, what it says is, why could I not see the icons of phone call and message on my device? And the answer it gives is, some icons are hidden, only showed when they are activated by these functions. So I can only assume that the message and call notifications feature doesn't work on an iPhone and only works on an Android phone, which is a little bit of a shame. So in conclusion, if you just wanted a smart bracelet to track things, you know, like steps with a very simple display, then yes, this fulfills that purpose. And for only, you know, just under $11, you can't go wrong. There are alternatives like the TW64 smartwatch, which I've reviewed in the past. That's pretty good as well. This is maybe arguably a little bit more stylish than that. Obviously the TW64 was a Fitbit clone, so it kind of makes you look like you've spent a little bit more money on a more expensive product. But yeah, for $10, this is an alright health tracking smart bracelet. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to be in with the chance of winning one of 2 Apple Watch clones when I hit 5,000 subscribers. See you next time for another unboxing and review.